This is what happens when you watch too much Gotham chess. Levy, you need to fix this. C4, E5. Okay, we get in English and then we go straight into D4. Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore, but the knight's getting pushed. Okay, see? This is what happens. Levy's like, danger levels, danger levels. When you're getting attacked, attack your opponent and make sure that you attack a more valuable piece than the one that's being attacked. But the issue with this is that black just plays F6. And now white has issues. And to remedy those issues, danger levels, danger levels. You are being attacked, your knight's being attacked, your bishop's being attacked. Attack something even more important, the king. You strike them where it hurts. But Levy, what about bishop d7? In a matter of 5 chess moves, white has used danger levels 3 times, and now they have 3 pieces that are all hanging. Levy, why did you allow this, okay? So now, of course, white's like, oh, well, my most valuable piece is my queen, so I have to bring it back. The knight gets taken. They're like, okay, I just gotta save all my pieces now. And now black's got all this material, up a complete piece, and it's just move 8. But somehow, by some miracle, black makes a massive mistake after white gets out of the center, nice and safe. G5. What is this? Okay, first off, I'm going to show you the move that was made. What the heck is bishop G3? Well, when your opponent plays a very committal pawn push, and you see that all these light squares are very weak on the king, why not play bishop H5? Just, even if you don't know if it's checkmate or not, like, you're getting the king out into the center, they can't castle, and it's already a plus. Even if you just do this and move back and move on with life, great. But here's the other thing. If the king moves over here, queen rotates around. This is hard to see. Sure, I get it. This is hard to see. This is mate. I don't care if you don't see this. That's fine. But, like, whoa. Any sort of pawn push always concedes control of another square. Because pawns can't go backwards, okay? Pawns cannot go backwards. Now that the pawn has moved from G7 to G5, there are weaknesses on these 2 squares that the pawn cannot support anymore. H6, not exploitable, and it's protected by the knight. So, okay, what about H5? Okay, this looks really strong. Nope, we play bishop G3. All right, life moves on. Again, you can still play bishop H5 for the reason being that now the king's in the center, you got rooks coming to the center, but we don't do that, do we? We just say, yeah, remember how all these light squares are going to be super duper duper weak? Now, white has no way of punishing those light squares, and black's happy. We move on. We double up. So, really, I mean, you could, you try and go like, hey, take advantage of the light squares. Basically, if this, then you just go here, because this knight's pinned. But, it's a little complicated. You got to kind of see through all this. Is this really super duper practical? Not necessarily, but you got to understand that, look, even if you reach this point, white's got the queen, it's easier to play with, and what are these pieces? Like, black's playing down like 2, maybe 2.5 pieces, because these are just so incredibly inactive. Oh, and knight f5 is coming to fork these 2 pieces, and if your king goes this way, then queen d5, and it's not that ideal for black. Of course, we don't get any of this, because weak light squares, whatever. We don't take advantage of any weakness in the other opponent's position. We just react to what they're doing. And after this, it's a free knight. Free knight, we don't want it. Instead, we're like, hey, we started the party. We want the queen to come over and join as well. And now when the queen's here, sure, maybe it's threatening a little bit more. So now that the knight moves, phenomenal. Fantastic work. And not only do we win a piece, but it's actually a nice giant fork at the end of this. And now we are up a piece. Congratulations, white has done it. Now we just simply convert like it's nothing, right? Rook's on the 7th. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. I spoke too soon. I wear this shirt so that your opponent will get forked, not so that you can get forked. And by the way, when you get forked, you can afford to lose an exchange. You are up material. You're up a whole piece and a pawn. So why would you be scared of losing an exchange? You just take the hit. But instead, you're like, no. Oh, the stock market went down today? I lost 1% of my net worth. Let me just go take 20% of my net worth and dump it into a trash can. And there goes the rook. Okay. Bishop takes. Okay, rook takes, trades off. Oh, no. Now, black has a nice little trick here because white has a significant weakness. Normally, these pawns in front of your king are a great sign of strength and protection. But if all the back rank is clear, then you have to watch out for a back rank checkmate. And after rook e8, you're hitting the bishop, and there's no way for the bishop to retreat to defend that e1 square. So you just have to give up the bishop, and you're down a rook. Does black find that? No, of course not. Instead, they play rook g6 for no apparent reason whatsoever. Now, even after rook g4, black is trying to serve bishop takes d6 on a silver platter. You win a pawn, you protect your own pawn, and you attack one of black's pieces. I don't know what more you can want in a meal, but you just took this 5-star Michelin restaurant meal and you sent it back to the kitchen, and they're not going to send anything back to you. Instead, you just play g3, which, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. Now you're pushing the pawn. I don't know what we're doing. No one knows what we're doing. We're just pushing, making progress. Okay. King moves, trying to get in, activate the king. Sure. Okay, g5, really? I know that knights can be tricky, but not when it's just a move where they take a piece moving forward. You really need Magnus Carlsen to explain how a knight moves to you. Okay. This is the game with the most blunders I've ever seen in my life. So, of course, black doesn't even take with the knight. They take with a pawn. Okay, so we kind of maneuver around. We're hunting around. Okay. Can we please, like, you have a passed pawn. Just go promote. Literally go promote. Play knight b7. Who cares about this pawn? You give a check. No, it doesn't matter. Just promote. Just promote, right? Just get to the finish line, win a rook, move on with life. No. Of course we don't. We just go with all this nonsense. We're just pushing pawns. Now we're pushing. Okay, great. I don't know why we decided to throw that pawn away, but we finally promote. They take with the rook, not even the knight. This is the most absurd backwards game of chess I've ever heard of. And we blunder again. Surprise, surprise. You get fort, right? No, your opponent's like, I'll just go do my job with my bishop, with my king instead, attacking your bishop. And this is just the most senseless chess. Okay, instant replay. King moves across. What is black trying to achieve other than just moving the pieces and losing a pawn in the process? Because, like, what is this? Now white's going to come in and just win everything. White is so lucky that they are able to get fort and then start winning all these pawns. Because the knight's so far away, they're not doing anything productive. All right. Now on to how to convert. You are up 2 pawns. What do? Of course, in a couple moves, there's a hanging knight. You have 1 minute on your clock. Do you take the knight? No, you don't. What are we doing? Okay, now we get checked again. We trade it all off. Okay, and a couple moves later, here, you play b4. You win on time. But it's completely drawn. Completely absurd. All you need to do is control these squares on the 6th ranked or beyond. What you need to do, push here. They try and push one more time. Now you can push. Because if they ever go this square, you just get on position, and whatever direction they go, you go the other direction, and then they try and get closer. You push, they go, you go closer, and you are going to escort your pawn to promotion. Levy, I put this game on you. This is your responsibility. I'm going to have to go and educate these players to play chess a little bit better than this. Hope you enjoyed. Happy learning, everyone.